Hey you guys, welcome back to Southern Latitudes. I'm Robin, and today I have nothing new for you. No. Well, I have some new stuff, but it's a repeat. It's succession sowing of lettuce in particular, but I have not grown May Queen yet this year or this season, overwintering. But I love May Queen lettuce, but it doesn't like to germinate until about 60 degrees. So I've been holding off on this variety. And Butter King is very similar to it. It's, you know, the queen and the king, or the, yeah, king and the queen. Anyhow, bad joke. Crispina lettuce, actually, you know what, I'll hold off on that. I think I have plenty of those. And Skyphos also. I just pulled all my lettuce. The red cells, we have a lot out there. I'll take you out there next. Salanovas, okay. I do want to start some more Salanovas. I saw we had some Merlot, but I'm pretty certain that seed's bad because I feel like I've tried this 3 times, never get it going. And then, so there is a Butterhead lettuce and Waldman's dark green lettuce. I tried these earlier, and I think I have probably 1 or so of each, but the heat definitely was not its best friend. I have some root crops. We'll do that also later. I found some more geranium seeds. So again, my piles don't ever make it out here. So I've got the nano pink geraniums going, and I moved them to the shed to warm up and germinate. I'm also going to do this Pinto Premium Lavender. So that's a cool thing. I found a couple more salvia. Normally you could wait to the first of the year after your frost has passed. I'm impatient, and so this is, I'm just going to, I think there's only a couple seeds in here, 2 or 3. I'm going to get them up and going, and I'm going to keep them nice and protected in the greenhouse, or if we go real far below freezing at any point, I'll pull everything in the house. My house will have lizards in it. You know, if you've been there, you know. Pink Sunday Salvia, I'm tempted to start these too. Mexican mint marigolds. Okay, so I had these all last year out there in North Garden, and then when I grew them, and then the weeds came over, I couldn't find any underneath the weeds, or I pulled them all. So I want to start more of these for next spring. The white swan marigolds, I love these. These are also for spring, but we're going to start ahead. King Richard leeks, I don't know if I have any of those or not. And this is apricot asters, and these, I don't know, I did not have good luck with these. I know they don't like heat, but I was thinking if I can get them kind of up, you know, this big by the time they transplant after frost. Buddy's after something in the shed. He's trampling stuff, but anyhow, if I can get these up and growing so they're like close to blooming by the time the frost potential frost passes. Well, anyhow, I might be able to get, you know, some blooms at least for a couple of months before the heat turns on. So I'm gonna try these too. And okay, and these are no, and these are going in the ground. Okay. Oh, and the other thing we got to do is I got to succession sow the carrots. So one of those carrots from, you know, like 2-3 weeks ago, before the Thanksgiving, one of those carrots is not germinating very well. And so I'm going to throw some extra insurance policy. These are my Narviks, which I love. And when I was going through finding and pulling this seed, I found my little bottle of this one, and I thought, I'm going to go all in. Because, you know, I think this is pelleted seed, and pelleted seed only lasts about a year, so the odds are not even really great that this will last, because this is from March of 23. So we're going to go all in, do what we can, get this planted and sown in the ground, and maybe I'll have plenty of carrots to eat fresh and can. It's about time I, you know, turn over what's going on in my pantry, and I have jars. You know, I know people recommend 18 months, and I usually can squeeze 3 years for it. Usually it's gone by 4 years anyhow. But I want to replenish my stash in the house. So that's what we have on the menu for today. Let me take you out front. So here we go. This is South Garden, and this is one of my rows for the lettuce. In particular, I have Swiss chard and kales and celery and dill and herbs, basils up on the other side. But this is specifically my lettuce side. And so here is dandelions, and I put in a couple more. Yes, I'm trying to play with dandelion salad. Specifically, I'd like to recreate a childhood memory that I have. The only one I really, well, no, I have like two with my great grandma, and her and I used to go to the ballpark and pick dandelions. So that I wanted to do for just me. Y'all don't have to do it. This, I keep looking it up, and it says it is a, hold on. My app keeps calling this a Virginia plantain or other versions of plantain. I have no idea what it is. I've really got to do some serious research on the big computer because I didn't plant it. It's not a banana plantain, obviously, but I don't know what's going on there. And so this probably is one of those Waldmans, and I don't see any of the Vulcan, I don't think. And then this is all of my Crispinos. Then I have various red sales in here. This is Crispino too, I think. It's all got mixed around now because of the hurricane, and then I just put transplants in. Now these over here are, and most of here, those are all Salanovas. And you can pick that as a single head, or you can pick leaf by leaf. And then I have some red cells in here, and the Skyphos is in here. I'm pretty certain this is Skyphos, I would think, and this is red cells, or this is Skyphos, and this is red cells. I'm not real sure at this point. You know, sometimes life throws you curveballs and you just go with it, because I don't really care what variety I'm eating. I just want lettuce. Oh, let me show you something else real quick. Buddy just reminded me. So after that last video, I went ahead and did some weeding in here, and I put in my Rebecca Herta. So hold on, where's another one? There's a little one. These are the little ones. Let me show you the bigger ones. There you go, Rebecca Herta, which these are the black-eyed Susans, not the brown-eyed. You know what else I need to do is I need to save these seeds. I need to put, oh, I really like this Oklahoma salmon zinnia. It's a little button, multi-layered zinnia. I love it. And it's so ready to be saved. It's right there. These are, I'm going to lose these if I don't pull these. Let's try to do that before the end of this video. And I think this is an African marigold, because it was a real tall one. It doesn't seem to follow suit with the other ones. It was in a miscellaneous cut flower package, quote unquote. And so I am definitely thinking, me and another friend are thinking we want this seed saved. So that's what I'm going to do with these. Not the bloomed ones, but the spent ones. And look, just for fun. Oh, you can't see it in the bright sun, but there's actually a little bit of orange blushing going on in here. Uh-oh, what am I hearing? Okay. I thought I heard a snake going on. Okay. Spooked myself. Maybe you can see it there. I don't know. Hey, tomatoes, the first tomatoes. Some years I've been able to have tomatoes be ready in time for Thanksgiving. This year's not that year. It is what it is. Hold on a second. As long as we're showing off stuff before we start seeding, let me show you these. I'm going to put them in the shade. These are green vernissage, which I think are very close to a zebra. Green zebra tomato. These are getting very close too, but they're still hard as rocks. You know when a green tomato is ready when they soften up, and this is not soft enough. But what a pretty tomato, isn't it? One other thing before we start time lapse. First of all, this is already semi-moist. It's not super moist, but the blue salvia, the pink salvia require light, and the white swan kind of requires light. And then I think that was the main message. Oh, and King Richard leeks. I was reading some literature last week during the holiday, and I realized that leeks are not light dependent. They don't, even though they're in the onion family, they are not like onions exactly, because onions you got to start in the fall and then overwinter them in the short day season, and then they pull up. No, King Richard leeks you can just do anytime, because they're not dependent on, you know, on having to go through that overwintering period or the short day, long day, whatever. So leeks are leeks. All right, let's get going. You guys are going on time lapse. Okay, I'll have to look up and remind myself and you guys which one this is, but only 2 seeds popped up and germinated. And there was a squirrel in here. So there's no telling, I might be growing pine trees and oaks. Okay, let's keep going. I'm going to put in some of the Narvix. It's pretty moist in here. Let things fall where they may, or not. Okay. Be interesting to see. Again, I don't really care. I mean, to keep everything pure, like one variety this and one variety that. The goal is just to eat carrots. I'm just kind of barely covering them. I'll leave this open so I can re-water it in here. Make sure there's some fresh water on top of here. That looks good. I don't see too many more. There's one. Okay. Carrots can go down about 1/2 inch usually, especially these pelleted ones. Okay. I wanted to show you the carrots over here. They're starting to put on their true leaves, the little fluffy ones. I don't know what's going on over here. Looks like I lost some on this side. We'll give them a little bit more. This, I don't know what it is. It popped up with everything else, and I'm wondering if it looks a little bit like a snapdragon. That would be crazy. But, you know, crazier things have happened. Okay, it's pretty dark in here because the sun's going down now, but I need to... Okay, here's my other geraniums. I put the other geraniums in here. I'm trying to achieve like 70 degrees during the day mostly for these geraniums here. I think those are geraniums. Or were they petunias? Oh my gosh, I got too much going on in my brain. Nano pink geraniums. Okay, yes, geraniums on this end, geraniums on this end, just other stuff in the middle. Y'all be sure to label, label, label always. Oh, this not this pen. Oh, and I broke it. It's a good job, Robin. Okay. Oklahoma salmon. Salmon. And the other one, we're just going to call those African marigolds. I don't know if you guys know this, but you guys keep me very accountable. And when I say I'm going to do something on the video, I'm more likely to do it versus go in the house and not get it done. Okay, so I have my African marigold label, put it right in there. These are just fruit bags. You can get them on Amazon. Yeah, I can pick a few more. Some of them are still blooming. I don't want to grab that one. They're a little bit wet because I just watered this front for about 45 minutes. Okay, there we go. We got a baggie and our seeds are saved. Yes. Another thing checked off of the winter list. Okay, here's the Oklahoma salmons. Man, I love this. Here, I gotta drop everything else. I love this plant. Worth keeping. We're keeping a lot of seed. Here's a kind of what it looks, a spent bloom, but that's what it looks like. So cute. I'll just stick it in there. Now I have the yellow Bennery, the purple Bennery. Now the purple keeps reseeding itself, but I have the yellow, I'm not saving the green. I have the pink, which is nice too. And the Cinderella peach, no. I'm good. I'm over it. I've tried it. I can't get the little cute topper. So it's gone. It's not going to grow in my yard if I can't. This one grows a better topper than that, so that's why I'm keeping this. Okay, you guys. Well, I'm just going to close out the video while I'm doing this. Thanks for watching today. I'm glad that you came along for the journey with me. Be sure to give me a thumbs up, a little comment maybe to keep the channel going. And tell your friends who are struggling with growing in Florida where they can come to learn stuff like this. And subscribe. Oh yeah, subscribe. You guys, thanks for watching. Take care. God bless. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.